Cool. So we could obviously spend crypto wherever around the world, Visa, Mastercard powered. It's got a 9-level compensation plan, global access. How much does this virtual card cost? How does it work? Well, you add it to your smartphone. So this is an Apple iPhone. Doesn't matter what iPhone, Apple you've got, you could add it to Apple Wallet. If you've got a Google Wallet or Android phone, like a Samsung or any NFC or NFC compatible phone, you can obviously add on Google Pay as well. So both Android smartphones with NFC capabilities and obviously, of course, Apple iPhones, you could tap and add this virtual card to your phone. Now, people may say, what about a physical card? Don't worry, Vault27 is also soon to be coming out with that. That is our next wish list development after the full DEX, decentralized exchange, is launched. If you're thinking, what does a full DEX mean? Bruce will show it off later in this call. But for now, it's virtual cards, what we call digital cards. I don't normally walk around with a physical card anymore. I've always got my phone with me, so I could tap. Tap and spend wherever obviously a machine is supported. So you can add your Vault27 card to your phone and then just tap and spend your crypto wherever Mastercard and Visa supported. Very, very simple. That's an example of Apple Wallet. Tap to the reader, and obviously you can also get your normal number, so you can make online purchases like a Visa, Mastercard. You've got your normal expiry date, CCV. You've got all that sort of thing. It's only $100 once off. That is the cost for the card. $100 once off for the cost of the card. You purchase it in crypto, and you can get your card in under 5 minutes. It's very, very quick, which means if I'm having coffee with Bruce and he wants and sees I'm buying our lunch together or coffee with a card, and he wants a card, I could share my referral link and he could get his card in 5 minutes. He just has to purchase it and he's got it for life. There's no renewal fee. So in 2 years' time, you get issued another card for free. In 2 years' time, you've got now a card for life. It's $100 for the card, and then there is a $10 admin fee. So the total cost is $110 currently to get your card. That $10 goes to the bank, the issuing bank that issues your card. So of course, $110 is really your cost, and then you just have to load it to spend. Now, that's your money to shop and spend. You could take someone out for lunch, dinner. You could purchase, spend it wherever Visa, Mastercard is. That's like any shopping mall. If you want to purchase something online, Uber Eats, anything where Mastercard, Visa, like a normal credit card, you could obviously spend, and you could do an initial top-up of $50. After your $50 top-up, and that's for you to spend, so it's not a cost. You could spend that $50. You could then top it up with at least $2 anytime, up to $10 million. There's no limit in terms of what you can load on your card. There is just a $100,000 spending daily limit. That's huge, and it is scalable. We can increase that to $200,000 or $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 if you need to. But obviously, from a security perspective, we just keep it at $100,000. You're welcome to message support if you need to buy a Lamborghini in Dubai for $300,000. You can absolutely buy a supercar with one of these cards. You could do that, no problem. So $100,000 daily limits is really awesome. The competition out there has got limits that are only $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a month. This is $100,000 a day limit. Fully secure on the blockchain. You're in full control. It's decentralized, available on all the smartphones. And what's really cool, which I'm going to dive in, is the 9-level referral plan to earn yourself lifetime residual money. That's what I've done. I'm helping grow the Vault27 community around the world, and I'm getting paid residual money, which I could then load on my card and spend it. Restaurants, my lifestyle expenses, my shopping expenses. So let's just summarize all that again. Remember, the card is $100. So you pay $100 to the card, a $10 admin fee, and your first initial load of $50. So 100 plus 10 plus 50 is $160. Not really a cost in total, but $160 for your initial deposit. $50 of that $160 you can spend and shop with. You could use obviously various cryptos. Obviously, when we launch our full DEX this week, you're going to be able to have a lot of cryptocurrencies supported that you could send to the platform to load it on your card. And there is no monthly or annual fee or renewal fee. Remember, you've got this card for life. The only fee there is a top-up fee of 6% when you load the card. So if you load the card with $100, you will pay $6 fee once off just to load that crypto onto your card. 2% of that load fee goes to the 9-level compensation plan, which really allows communities and leaders to be part of the Vault27. There's no other card platform that has this 9-level compensation plan. And I'm going to show you towards the end of my presentation how exciting leverage could be when you are growing your community to earn that sort of passive income. 2% of that 6% goes to that, and the other 4% goes to the issuing banks and the Vault27 team, development team, to create ongoing better features and benefits to become the #1 card platform. There's no minimum top up. You can put $10 million in there if you want. And of course, wherever a Mastercard is accepted. Let's take a look at that 9-level compensation plan, which is really cool. Remember that 6% load. Remember that I'll cover that just now. But remember, we are purchasing a card for $100. So 65%, $65 of that $100 goes to us, the community, which means if Bruce likes what he sees and I'm having coffee with him and he wants a card and I send him my referral link, I will make 25% commission, $25 for him purchasing his card once off. Very cool. That's normal affiliate marketing, getting a commission for a referral. Bruce has now got his own Vault27 card. I've made 25% commission. I've made $25 of his $100 spend. And the cool thing is Bruce is now in Istanbul, Turkey. If he now speaks to anybody there, he will make 25% commission, $25 for sharing his referral link. And it's free. The referral platform is free. Every customer can share their referral link. And the cool thing is if Bruce shares to anybody, of course, Bruce will make $25, but I'll make $12, 12% commission off his activity because it goes 9 levels. That's really, really cool. That's $65 all in all across 9 levels. 65% commissions are paid out on the card purchase. But now Bruce has obviously got his card. He's referred to someone in Turkey. That person could go to Egypt and refer, or someone to Wales and refer. And then suddenly I've got a community globally that is referring the card because once they're a customer, they could refer the card whenever they like. That's very cool. I'll always get automatically instantaneous commissions as they make that purchase. It's all on the blockchain. Very cool. But remember, they've got their card for life. So they will never buy a card again. So what did we make? We said, well, let's look at a second commission for helping grow the community in Vault27. I myself, Brendan, because I spoke to Bruce and he bought his card, and now Bruce is spending $5,000, $2,000, $1,000 a month, spending his crypto, however he gets his crypto. There's lots of platforms out there. I make 1% every time he loads. So if Bruce loads his card with $1,000, I get 1% of $1,000. I get $10. If he loads it with $100, I get $1. That's drips of money and income that I will get because I get 1% commission from Bruce, which is really cool. And obviously, if he spoke to someone in Istanbul, I'll make 0.3% of that person's personal spend because 2% of that 6% load goes to the 9 level. And this actually gets quite exciting. I'm going to show you my live Vault27 platform, how it's worked since I've been involved. This about the 8th or 9th of Jan. So I've been involved now for exactly 5 months, basically. And I've been away on holiday for almost the month of April. So really actively, I've only been going for about 4 months on this platform. Very, very cool. Very, very exciting. So let's cover those things again. $100 for the card. You pay a $10 admin fee, so $110. And the first time top up is $50, but that's your $50 to spend. And that's why you'll get that number of 160. Vault27 add no additional fees, no interchange fees, no crypto fees. No other fees additionally are added. There is only a load fee. So any normal fees you would have is what you would get normally with Visa, Mastercard. If you're traveling overseas, exactly like you would get from a normal bank, centralized bank that you're with, your normal credit cards, the same Visa, Mastercard fees there apply are normal, and that's shown transparently on the Vault27 platform. We do not add, and Vault27 does not add any additional fees at all. Other platforms add crypto percentage fees and transactional fees every time you tap and spend. There is none at all added. You just pay a once-off load fee. Let's dive into my Vault27 platform so you can take a look. Here's my live account. This is me. There's my name, my email address at the top there. Here is my balance of my current card, my Vault27 card. I've got $532.23. We've got a cool little convert button. I'm from South Africa. If I want to know what that is in rands, I could click that and see my rand amount. If I'm in the UK, I want to know what that is in pounds. I could click the pounds, etc. All the classic popular conversions are live there. This gets refreshed and updated all the time. I'm going to top up and actually top up some commissions I probably earned in the last day or two to top up straight to my card to spend, to show you how quick it updates and how quick it's active. There's, of course, I could reveal my card details. I'm not going to do it on a recording, but my card details with my expiry date and CCV are there. It's my Vault27 card. I can add that to my Apple phone or Samsung. The details, if you need help, are all available here on the right-hand side. Apple Pay, Google Pay details. And if you want to join the community, there is a Telegram group and a WhatsApp group, but the Telegram group is available there for you to see straight away and join from there. What's also cool is once Bruce has got his card, if he wanted to share the coffee and lunch we've had, him and I could transfer peer-to-peer money between each other, if he's an active member on the Vault27 and has his own card, I could send money between the platforms from our wallets. We could send the dollars between each other. That's only pays a 1% fee for that. Very, very cool. You could send it amongst family. You could send it. All I need is his email address. How cool is that? I don't need his crypto address or anything like that. All I need is his email address on the Vault27 platform. I could send him money. It takes 1 second literally to arrive there. So here's available cryptos currently supported. This is going to be hugely expanded in the next couple of days. Allow Bruce to share. You could do USDT on the Ethereum network, USDC for Europeans. They don't have USDT. These are the two biggest stable coins. US dollar tether, you could send stable coins linked to the dollar 1-to-1 USDC. And we've obviously got a third-party company, DAO1. People with DAO1 and a Pertum blockchain, they're obviously making money with smart trading bots and all kinds of cool things. I do a presentation on that on the Thursday night at 6 o'clock, how I'll earn passive income. I send those Pertum native tokens, wrapped USDT, wrapped a Pertum and a Pertum straight to this card, and I can spend without having to pay bridge fees or exchange fees again. Very, very cool. And just one crypto address at this stage will accept all of these tokens and arrive on the Pertum side. That takes about 7-8 seconds to arrive onto this platform. Super quick. And on the Ethereum network, we know that's always between 4 to 8 minutes to arrive. So it's very quick to send your crypto, and it's there, and you could top up and spend no problem. What's very, very cool, obviously, I've got all my wallet transactions, my card transactions to view here, my card spend history. This was even today. I went to Mug and Bean, it's a restaurant in Cape Town, South Africa, Uber Eats, etc. Here's me, spending my card, and that's just obviously in the last couple of days. What we've also got in the top here is a full card ledger. Card ledger is very cool for people that want to obviously export things to accounts and things like that. It's a detailed, incredible card ledger, and you can export to a CSV file or export to an XLS file. Very, very cool, and that's available obviously as a card ledger, no problem. Let me go back to the dashboard. What's very, very cool is, of course, we've also got a revenue share, and that's what's really exciting when I spoke about the 9-level comp plan. The revenue share shows you your referral link. So you could straight away get your referral link and share it, no problem. Now, remember, I said it is free to refer. So straight away you can refer and obviously get access to commissions. Share your referral link. It doesn't cost you anything to be a referral. As a customer, all customers have their own referral link. Very, very awesome. So you can see really here, just in the last 4 or 5 months, the commission I've earned because I've decided to refer my link, and I've earned card commissions, and I've earned, of course, top-up commissions. Very, very cool. I've shared my link with about 60 people. I think about 40, maybe 35 or 40 have actually bought a card. Most, about 80% haven't shared their link at all. Probably about 20 or 15 have shared their link, but it's a no-brainer for me to share the link. There's 800 million people in the world have access. 800 million people in the world have access to crypto wallets. And here's already another $45.92 for me to claim and load it straight onto my card. Very, very cool. If I want to remind how the commissions work, I could click there. Here's obviously the commission reminder, the 9 levels there, and of course also the top-up commissions of the 2%. That is available there, no problem. Revenue share network, that's all the 60 people I've shared with. I can get a reminder of their email addresses they've registered, and I can even see some of these people if they've shared. Yeah, Tertius has shared to 6 people, and he's made himself $25.49. Leanne has shared with 6 people as well, and she's made herself $85.82 commission. I can see on my community their activity what they've done as well. Very, very awesome. And here's actually just all the commissions that have come in today. This is on the 12th of May. There's 26 cents, 27 cents. This is in dollars, dollar cents, 3 cents, $3. That's a card purchase level 6 from me. I made $3, 4 cents, 78 cents, 95 cents, $3. This is drips of money that automatically come in. It's free money because I decided to take activity. All of this is the 12th of May. All of this is the 12th of May. I can absolutely bring that in, no problem. So I'm going to go and now withdraw this commission onto my platform. Bruce is saying he must have disconnected. I'm going to add just Bruce shortly. Just hold on a second. I'm going to be withdrawing that commission onto the platform, and I'm going to transfer it to the app. So to process it, bang, it's now obviously says naught. It's got naught amount of commissions there. Cool. I'm now going to then obviously go back to the dashboard, and you'll see I've got $45.92 here to top up and load onto my card. Very, very cool. Or I can move the funds to someone. I can send it to Bruce. I can make a decision what I want to do. But I'm going to load onto my card, $45.92, and there it shows you the 6% fee. It's $2.76. Free money that was gifted to me anywhere. I'm going to get $43.16 added to the card. Remember, my card is $532.23. Bang. Card topped up. Vault says that's how quick it is, like literally 1 second. Amount $45.92. Fee of 6%, $2.76 added to the card. So $43.16 has been added to the card. Very awesome. And there we go. It's updated already to $575.39. It's that quick. It's that quick. And you can obviously see how simple that is to add it onto the platform. Now, before I end off, I just want to speak about really this revenue share platform and why you've probably been invited to this call. And there's close to 100 people on this call now. Is because we are growing a community around the world, and we've got 800 million people we could speak to. And if you're thinking, hey, well, I can use this card, I can spend it, it's such a simple tool, it's proof of concept, it works straight away from my adding a digital virtual card to my Samsung Android or adding it to my Apple phone. How big and how much money can I earn in this platform? And this is really, as I said, I've only been from January 2026 as we designed this platform and made this incredible compensation plan. I was in discussions with Bruce to say, bring this compensation plan, bring these third-party tokens in. And we've got so much cool community ideas from the community all the time, wish lists that we add all the time. I'm going to show you the power of leverage. This 9-level compensation plan, a simple solution for you, even if you had to refer just one person a month. So here's an example. If you refer one person each month, and now we're in the month of May, so invite someone next week to the call, same time. It's 6 p.m., just after 6 p.m. South African time, Central European time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think it's 5 p.m. UK time, etc. If you had to bring one person, obviously you could invite 5 or 10 people, but if you had to bring one person a month onto the call and they registered and got themselves a Vault27 card, and let's assume they only spent $200 a month, which is very little, but we're making just conservative numbers here that they spent just $200 a month. Remember, on a $200 spend, if you brought Bruce in, I would make $2, 1% of his load as he loads his $200 monthly. I'd just make $2 a month from Bruce forever. After, obviously, I've made $25 commission once off for him buying his card. But as it compounds and expands 9 levels, we're only going to show the 9-level commissions earned because it doesn't go beyond. Obviously, your community may go beyond 10 levels, but let's look at, because the commission's only paid 9 levels as we go through one person, one per month, 9 levels of duplication. And let's assume, remember, the next month they invite one person. They do just one person. In their following month, they test the whole card for 4 weeks. So if they get involved in January, and Bruce and I are chatting in January, he buys his card. In February, Bruce only invites the next person, and I invite one next person in February. But Bruce starts only the following month. And then those people that came in Feb start the following month in March. What would the power of duplication be? Take a look at this incredible earnings over a 2-year plan. Now, if you are a stay-at-home person, entrepreneur, someone looking for a side hustle, someone that understands communities, understands leverage, you could create in the next year or two an incredible business that will pay you lifetime residual income forever. Because remember, this card is for life. Crypto is going to be around forever. And you could earn, besides card commissions, you could earn spend commissions on they do. So I spoke to Bruce in January. The following month, I'll bring another person, and Bruce brings his first person. My team is now a team of 3 at the end of February. And here's the commissions I've made from the cards, $12, etc., etc. New commissions I've made, another 25 plus Bruce's 12, etc. And here's the running total each month in total as each month goes by. And here's the team size as it slowly compounds, only one person. Now, you remember you saw there, I've already, as of May, invited 60 people to my link in the last 5 months. That's obviously, what's that about? That's almost 10, 11 people a month on average, because I've got 60 people already. So I haven't gone at one a month, I've gone at 10, 11. And my team size community is about 1,500 already at the end of 5 months. But in this example, it's going very slowly, but it shows you the power of leverage. At the end of 5 months, just 31 people. But take a look at month 6, 7, 8, as they just start inviting one person the following month. As you start to get to month 10, 11, 12, that's October, November, December in your first year. In your 1 month alone, you're starting to make $2,000 just in card commissions, $200 from spend commissions, and they're only spending assumption of $200 a month each on average. That's quite a low number, but let's keep it $200 a month for each spend. There in the total month, that earnings, you're starting to make $2,200 just that month. Total for the year, you're about $5,200. Now, November, December, as it goes along nicely. Look at December. This is just in December month. You made $7,300 in 1 month. As a side business, wouldn't that be life-changing just in your first year to make a total of $16,600? Going at one person a month, one referral. $16,600 as a side hustle in your first year. The real exciting thing is month 13 to 24, as that carries on duplicating one person a month, these numbers get astronomical. Now, I know this is a hypothetical, and we should take a look at months 22, 23, 24, and it starts getting $1 million in commission a month, plus $100,000 spent. But let's assume at month 24 it ended there, and I had a community of 2.5 million. And trust me, there are millions of people already that do have crypto debit cards, but there are 800 million people and growing that have crypto wallets, and probably 90% of them do not have a crypto spending card yet. So I could definitely target and aim for my team already at 1,500 to maybe get to a team of 1 or 2 or 3 million. And if it ended there, and at month 25, I never spoke to another person, but all these people were spending just $200 a month forever, my team stayed stuck at 2.5 million. I would make $300,000 a month ongoing residual income from their spend, just spending $200, $300,000 a month. Now, if I didn't even have 2.5 million people and I had a tenth of that, I just had 250,000 people. Globally, 150 countries I could speak to. Getting 250,000 people on a crypto spending card is not a far-fetched on a tool that only costs $110. I'll be making $31,000 a month. Imagine making $31,000 a month for your lifestyle expenditure for just spending $200. If they're spending $400, that's double, $62,000. So I could aim and carry on growing at one person a month and make some incredible life-changing money. This just shows you the power of leverage, and everyone is only spending $200 and bringing one person the following month. That's slow going. How fast do you want to go? That's entirely up to you. So the power of duplication, small actions, massive results. It starts with you. Bring 1 or 2, 3 people to the call next week, and you can start building up your own community. You're going to start earning leverage, start earning commissions, start earning lifetime residuals, and use that on your own card, as I've just done when I'm withdrawn now, to spend. Start small, stay consistent, build something life-changing, full-time, part-time, side hustle. Anybody could do one referral per month. Anyone can do it. Duplication creates compounding growth, and that's just in the 9 levels. So thanks very much for listening. I'm going to now bring on Bruce Koenig, who's the CEO of Vault27, the company that's registered in Costa Rica, and he's experienced, really knows much more about the different card platforms. He's tried and tested them all over the last few years. He's built relationships with the issuing banks that we use for, obviously, with Mastercard and Visa with our Vault27, and he's in direct touch with the development team that's bringing all these awesome, exciting features on, and he's going to show off actually what he's done with the DEX, because that's going to be launching soon, and talk a bit about that, and of course our future physical card that we're going to bring in as well to the community, which will all have functionality and view on that dashboard. I'm going to hand over to Bruce, and while Bruce is talking, I'm going to be perusing the Q&A and sorting out some questions there. Thanks very much. Over to you, Bruce.
Thanks, Brendan, and good evening, everyone, or good morning to all of you, wherever you are in the world. I know I've been chatting to a lot of you already. To all the new people, my name is Bruce Koenig, originally from South Africa. I live in Belfast, Northern Ireland, or a little town outside Belfast, and currently in Turkey, in Istanbul at the moment. Just a bit of background about myself. I've been involved in crypto for quite a long time. We have a lot of experience in building network marketing platforms as well. And all the network marketing platforms that we built, people always wanted to pay in crypto. They wanted to get paid out in crypto. And this was from 12 years ago. So we have a big team of developers. We can build anything. If I like any platform, I like to build my own. So we built our own crypto exchange. Um, and I soon realized that there was a big missing piece of the puzzle, and that's how to spend your crypto. I saw people earning millions in Bitcoin, XRP, early investors, traders, and they couldn't use it. They were stuck with all this crypto, stuck on a ledger in their drawer, and they couldn't spend it. Any crypto you move to your bank account in South Africa, you have SARS. In the UK, where I live now, I'm in Northern Ireland, you've got the HMRC. Any crypto you move into your bank account, it gets reported, it gets flagged, and you have to answer for it. So I always thought there was a better way to do this. And in the early days, there were some companies that came out with crypto cards. They were very clunky. They wouldn't work properly. And you couldn't just load crypto, walk into a shop and spend. So we've been playing with crypto cards for many years, virtual cards, physical cards, metal cards, solid gold cards with diamonds we've been playing with. And that's how we ended up with Vault27. And as Brendan showed you now, very easy to load your crypto. One touch, you can actually top up your card. You can walk into the shop and spend. And as Brendan said, I've tested all of them. Back in Belfast, I have a drawer full of crypto cards. Any crypto card you can think of, I've tested it and I've got it in my drawer. And that's what we used as a benchmark. And I sat with our developers and we wanted to build something better than that. So with the Vault27 card, you can actually send crypto. We have quite a few different tokens and currencies that we add in. So you can send crypto in a shop. You can quickly load it, hit a top up button, walk to the front of the shop and spend it. And that is ease of use. Spending, I know a lot of companies say spend your crypto like cash, and we've actually done that. So that is our background. Up until recently, we've had a crypto exchange, a centralized crypto exchange, similar to Binance and Kraken and all of those. And now we've got a decentralized card to spend your crypto. And they're quite different. Centralized, most of you will know, if you put your funds in Binance, you don't actually own your keys to your crypto. That crypto is actually owned by Binance. So Binance can run away with it anytime they want to. So we believe in decentralizing the future. So we've been building a new decentralized exchange. We want to put everything together. Decentralized exchange with a decentralized crypto card. You own your keys, your own private keys to your own crypto, no one else. So that's what we've been working on. I'm actually going to share my screen now, and I'm going to show you how that works. And then also back to the referral plan. We always thought we were the experts in referral plans or network marketing until we met Brendan. Brendan actually designed, him and his team designed the current referral plan. And there was also an issue with network marketing or MLMs or whatever you want to call it. You can earn commissions. If you want to withdraw your commissions, you need to put in a withdrawal request. You need to wait for someone to approve it. Once it's approved, you get sent your commissions and then you can spend it. The Vault27 card is totally instant. You can, as Brendan showed you now, you can earn $500. You can hit one button, load your card, walk into a shop and spend it. It's instant spending on your commissions, which is amazing. We've built, well, I personally built 4 or 5 big network marketing platforms. And this is the easiest that I've ever seen to spend your commissions. It's amazing. Yeah. So thanks to Brendan there for designing it. With regards to the 6%, I know a lot of people, there's pushback on the 6%. If we hit 5,000 card holders, we'll reduce it to the 5%. If we hit 10,000, we'll reduce it even lower. So yeah, we're aiming to get it to that 3-4% in total. And we do not put any markup on interchange fees or FX fees, Forex fees, any of that. We don't touch it. So it's zero on our side. If you look at a lot of the others like Red Dot Pay, there's quite a few of them. They all charge an interchange fee. Well, they get charged from their bank, the issuing bank, and they put a markup on all of these. We are never going to touch that. The only fees that we charge is to issue the virtual physical card and to top up. So yeah, our aim is to get that lower. 2% of that, there Brendan is typing in the chat at the bottom. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I'm going to share my screen now. I'm going to show you what we have added. We just add in, we have a demo account that we add to once we're happy with everything and we've tested it. So we have quite a few people testing on our side. We'll push it to production and you guys will see it all live. So let me share my screen and I'll show you. So this is the new look of the Vault27 app. So that your exact same login once we push it live, once you refresh or open up your computer or your phone again, you're going to see this. So we have at the top, so just the admin you will not see. We have a couple of admins, so we've got a couple of admin features that we use. So you'll see your card ledger, which is quite nice. That is your bank statement. If you I know a lot of countries, if you want to file all your statements for tax, which is advised all over the world, although that's totally up to you. Yeah, is your card ledger. You can download it to CSV or PDF. And so we have that. We've got the revenue share plan, which Brendan showed you, which is quite nice. And then there's a refresh button and then a log out, which I think you've seen already. Just below, you've got your total balance. So this is my personal account. I've the $1,600 that I've been using for traveling. I don't use any fiat for traveling. I only spend crypto. I did see, I was answering some of the Q&A. People were talking about gas stations. Gas stations, there are a lot of chargebacks with these cards. If you get a chargeback, it is quite high. It's about $35 to $45. That chargeback comes to our company commission wallet, and they actually take it from the company, and we make a loss on that transaction. It doesn't happen all the time. It does happen sometimes. That's why a lot of our issuing banks, they don't even want to deal with gas stations. But we are launching a new card, which will be available. You will be able to have multiple cards. At the moment, Brendan showed you, you just had one card. We do have a new black card that is coming out, so it looks like that. This is accepted at any gas station anywhere in the world. So I am pushing quite hard for that. My closest Spar in Belfast is at a gas station. And it would be a huge problem for me if I couldn't go get my bread and milk from that Spar at the gas station. So I'm using the black card, working perfectly at gas stations. So that is coming soon. You guys can add it. I know everyone is asking for that. If you have a look on the right-hand side, your deposit address, here already we've added USDT BEP20. So on the Binance Smart Chain, I think I did answer a couple of questions already about that. So it's actually added already. Once we're happy with the DEX and we push the button, you'll be able to add your USDT BEP20. USDT TRC20 on the Tron network coming very soon. There's a couple of things extra that we need to do there. So your Tron is not 100% EVM compatible where Binance is. So yeah, that is coming soon. And now I'm going to show you the DEX. Just something extra, I think Brendan doesn't even know yet. We have a CEX coming soon as well. A lot of people are holding Bitcoin and XRP especially. Even myself, my biggest holdings are in Bitcoin and XRP. So we're going to have a centralized exchange just for Bitcoin and XRP. We actually have our own nodes, so no middlemen in between, no BitGo or coinpayments.net or anything. So there will actually be an extra button in the near future, CEX and our DEX. So let me just go down. Everything else is the same. So this block in the middle, yeah, this is our advertising block. So anything new that we're launching, you'll see in this block. I think on a mobile device, it will be all underneath each other. On a laptop, you'll see it like this. So this will be also access to your new DEX. And then obviously all your wallet transactions, card transactions, spending history at the bottom, all the same. So now I'm going to go into the DEX. You'll see we've made everything look the same. Sorry, I must apologize about my Wi-Fi. I am really struggling. I actually dropped off just now, managed to get back on. So your decentralized exchange is a separate wallet. So you have two wallets. You've got your DEX main wallet, and then you've got your card wallet, but they are linked. So if you want to send any funds to your DEX, we are hosting almost 700 tokens, and we are still adding. So this is your wallet address, and it will be permanently yours. And you know the saying, your keys, your crypto, or not your keys, not your crypto. So you'll have your own private key. I'm not going to push it now because this is recorded. Please store that in a safe place. Keep it private. Don't let anyone get that private key. You will own your own private keys to your own crypto. So if you click that, there are a couple of security layers to get your private key, and then yeah, just to copy your DEX wallet address. Here's all your token holdings. Once we go live, you guys won't see anything. You need to add the tokens that you want to transact in. If you see right at the bottom, if you click add token, you can choose the chain. So we have multiple blockchains over there, and you can add the token over here. So every token on the blockchains that we support will be available over there. So you can add your token, and then you can send yourself any token. So yeah, this is just me testing. You can see I've got Ethereum, BNB, USDT on the Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, USDT on Ethereum blockchain, USDC on Ethereum, USDT on the Polygon blockchain. I've got Polygon, and I've got AVAX on the Avalanche blockchain. So here is your tokens from highest to lowest, and here is the US dollar value of your tokens. And right at the bottom is the estimated total of your tokens, and you can send out, which is a normal crypto transaction. So if I want to send Ethereum, I click on send, I put in the amount, and then what's quite nice is we've built in an address book, so you don't have to copy and paste your wallet address every time you add a new wallet address to your address book, and it will store it, and you can send quite easily and quickly to your wallet addresses. So that is all available in the DEX. If I just go below, it's just some information, total market cap of crypto, which is quite nice to see. We were at 3 trillion about a year ago. We're on our way back there. Bitcoin dominance, we have the BNB price, Ethereum, total 24-hour market volume. All the markets, we have the live gas fees, which is quite nice. So we are sending and receiving crypto on a 10-minute basis. So we're always looking at the GWE or the gas prices. So here's the gas prices for you guys as well. We're adding a couple of others. You can refresh it over there. We have the BNB price, Ethereum price. And now we have single chain swap. So you can swap coins on the same blockchain. And we have cross chain swap. So you can jump or bridge between blockchains, which is quite nice. We've actually been testing the whole day. But I'll show you how that works. So single chain swap. We haven't used the terminology like bridging and all of that. Our developers say that it sounds complicated, so we've kept it simple, single chain and cross chain. Single chain, you can choose your network, you can choose Ethereum. Let's say it's just busy loading over there. Let's say I want to swap Ethereum. Let's say I want to swap that to USDT on the Ethereum blockchain. You can choose the amount. Let's say I want to swap $10. The slippage is quite nice. Usually exchanges, they have one slippage set, and they can actually block your transactions. And now you can set your own slippage percentage. I always put it on 5 or 6. And then you can get a quote, which is quite nice. On a lot of the DEXs, you can't get multiple quotes before you want to send. So now you can actually get unlimited quotes. So you can see this current quote. I send 10 Ethereum, I get 22,000 USDT. There's your rate, there's your gas units, your gas price, your total cost. And then this actual swap has gone through Uniswap V3. If I ask for another quote, if I click it again. So I'm just struggling with my Wi-Fi. There we go. It's gone through Uniswap V3 again. But we do have multiple liquidity providers. You'll see every time you get a new quote, you'll see a different liquidity provider. Once you're happy with your quote, you just hit execute swap at the bottom, and you'll see it will swap your Ethereum for USDT or whatever you're swapping. So it's very easy and straightforward. And it's instant, no waiting. I mean, we've tested MetaMask, Rabi wallet we've used quite often, Trust wallet, Exodus, and ours is actually a little bit quicker than each of those. So Yeah, that is our single chain swaps. We've got cross chain. So I'm not going to go through all of it. So you just bridge in from one blockchain to another. So yeah, I can jump from Binance Smart Chain to Ethereum, and then you can choose your token. You can choose USDT on the Binance Smart Chain to USDT on the Ethereum Smart Chain. You can choose your amount, and then again, you can choose your slippage, and you can get quotes, and then you can execute at the bottom. And lastly, we've got the receive and send button. So this is your wallet address, the same as a wallet address at the top. And here you can actually send to your card wallet. So you can send in any token that is compatible on the EVM base or EVM chains. And then you can swap it to USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. We're going to base most of these on the Binance Smart Chain because they are the cheapest to swap at the moment. I don't know if you guys have been watching the gas fees for Ethereum. They're so turbulent at the moment. In the evenings, it might hit 10 or 12. And in the mornings, drop back down again where Binance is more stable. So over here, you need to, whatever you want to add to your card, you need to swap it or cross-chain it to the Binance Smart Chain, to USDT. On the Binance Smart Chain, you can put in the amount. So I have, how much do I have? I've got 14 USDT on the Binance Smart Chain. So let me push $5 across to my card. So I can put in 5 USDT there. And then I just click send to card, check in balance, sign in, waiting for confirmation. Transfer confirmed. Your card wallet will card wallet will be credited. So it takes a couple of seconds. Then you can go back to your card wallet and you'll see your funds there. You can load it to your card and go spend it. So I had $2 over here and now I've got $7. So the $5 I just added now. So that's how easy it is. You can send any token. We are adding a Pertum as well. I think Brendan's probably going to ask me that. So Pertum will be there. So you can send any token to your DEX. You can swap it. You can bridge it and just move it across a USDT BEP20. Move it straight to your card wallet. From here, you just click top up over there, just underneath your card. Go into the shop and spend it. So yeah, very easy. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Brendan. Thanks for having me tonight. I'm just going to stop sharing and we might go through a couple of questions, Q&A.
Awesome. Yeah, Nick, Bruce, I think I've gone through most of it. Everyone's saying they love it. I think it's awesome. That's fantastic. I know the guys have been working super hard on the decks. Just when are we looking at launching this week, the decks?
We actually want to launch tonight. We wanted to surprise everyone. Yeah, but there's just a couple more things. I'm a very fussy person. We tested for about 4 hours today. There's a couple of other things I wanted to just iron out. And also all the max buttons, very small things. Everything is working at the moment. So probably tomorrow, the day after, we'll go live. We will put it out on the Telegram group. So please join the Telegram group or Brendan's WhatsApp group. We will let you know. All you should do is you hard refresh and you'll see the new decks pop up there ready to use.
Cool, awesome. And so obviously that send and receive crypto. I think people are asking in the future, would they be able to send money to load on top of like EFT, normal cash money, fiat money in the future? Is that something that is possible?
Yes. So you're talking about on-ramping into crypto, off-ramping out of crypto. So we actually have that already, Brendan, through one of our banking partners. We've actually paid for the whole application, the setup. There's quite a few licenses that we need. We've actually paid for it and it's all ready. We just need to push the button, but we don't want to launch too many features at once. We'll rather launch one feature at a time, get people used to it. So there will be a buy crypto button. Very difficult. When fiat is involved, it's very difficult. There's not one bank that we can use that just works for every country. So we need to add a lot of pieces of the puzzle to buy crypto. At the moment, we have 2 banks, and not all countries are supported. So yeah, once we look into that a little bit more, we will add that. But off-ramping we'll have very soon. So if you, I know a lot of people would like to spend their crypto, but people do need funds in their bank account for their mortgage or for a couple of small things, maybe some debit orders that might go off your insurance. So everyone needs probably 10, 15%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will have that available. It works in most countries. Off-ramping, we have the functionality ready. We just need to add it.
Cool. And I know we've had the physical card, the normal generic one that's been working for a while. You guys have been testing, but we've been waiting we don't want to launch out the physical card until we got our Vault 27 lime yellow approved branding with Mastercard and Visa. Is any feedback from Mastercard Visa in terms of the logo? I know they're very slow in terms of them getting it stamped so we could actually print out those physical cards. I know that's on the next agenda.
Yeah, we had they came back to us. We had one change. They're very fussy, even to the millimeter on the card,
Yeah.
along the top and down. So we just had to move a couple of things, but we are getting there. Once that is approved, we'll have everything will be branded the bright yellow Vault 27. The physical cards, plastic cards, will be bright yellow. And we will have metal cards if there is a demand for it. It will be the exact same thing, same colors. And there will also be some customization for physical cards. So if you want your company's name on or your name on at a small extra fee, we'll brand them for you. But yeah, coming very soon.
Cool. Awesome, Bruce. Yeah, that's awesome. So if anybody's got support queries, I see someone said they're sending, a lot of people sometimes send the wrong crypto address. They send, remember, BEP20 is only going to be active the next day or two. So some people, remember in the past, we've only been supporting USDT on the Ethereum blockchain, USDC on the Ethereum blockchain. I've had a lot of support people the last week sending BEP20 and TRC, Tron. Those aren't supported yet until the full DIX is live. So if someone's writing now in the support saying, it hasn't detected any crypto. They probably sent the wrong crypto there. You're gonna have to go to let's just post in the chat box where the support ticket number. It's Meshi, I think, .pro.hepdesk in terms of the support and
Yeah.
log a support ticket. Then we could try recover it. Sometimes crypto is unrecoverable if you've used the wrong cryptocurrency type that you are sending. So make sure at the moment, if it's tonight, always send Ethereum blockchain based USDT and USDC or any of the Pertum native tokens. You could send a Pertum, you could send wrapped USDT on a Pertum or wrapped a Pertum straight from MetaMask to purchase your card also if you have got that. Yeah, that's very much. Thanks, everybody. We don't want to be too long. It's already been 50 minutes. This is recorded. I will post the recording in the Telegram group and the WhatsApp group. If you're new on this call, please, if you want to watch the recording, get back to the person that invited you, get your referral link from that person, and get yourself, obviously, your own Vault27 card, virtual card, and add it to your phone as soon as possible. Just note that when you get that virtual card added to your phone, it might be a Mastercard, it might be a Visa. It depends on which country and jurisdiction you're located. There are over 20 bins at Vault27, 20 different types of banks. Vault27 used for the best performance and best benefits for you in your local country. Thanks very much for being on. I'm going to end it and we'll post the recording there. Thanks very much, Bruce, for your time. Cheers.